Water is the driving force of all nature. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. I am Sinan Ahmed Ehsan and today I am going to discuss about water reservoirs of Pakistan. Before proceeding to our topic, I would like to introduce my other group members who will going to take part in this video. Suhaib Nawaz, Sarfaraz Ahmed, Isha Shehzad and Sir Shehzad Abdullah. So without further delay, we discuss what is water reservoirs. As we know, 70% of our water is water. In order to store water, we build water reservoirs. Water reservoirs are natural or artificial lakes where we can store water for later use. As our main topic is water reservoirs of Pakistan, so first we discuss about dams. There are 150 plus total dams in Pakistan, which includes all major, minor, natural and artificial dams. From all these dams, 31 dams are in Punjab, 28 dams are in KPK, 29 dams are in Balochistan, 3 dams are in Sindh, 3 dams are in Gilgit-Baltistan, 2 dams are in Azad Kashmir and 2 dams are in federal area. Now we will try to discuss the 5 major dams of Pakistan. As it is not possible to discuss all 150 dams, so we discuss the major ones. And the first one in our list is Mangla Dam, the largest dam of Pakistan. This dam is located on river Jhelum in Azad Kashmir. Its construction was started in 1961 and completed in 1967. The total cost on this project was $1.43 billion. The total length of this dam is 3,140 meter and or 10,302 feet. Height of its spillways are 147 meter. This dam is an embankment dam. Here are the sun snaps of Mangla Dam. Now going toward next dam of Pakistan, that is Tarbela Dam. It is located on Indus River in KPK. Its construction was started in 1968 and completed in 1976. The total cost on this project is $1.49 million. Length of this dam is 2,734 meter or 9,000 feet and height of its spillways are 143 meter. This dam is a earth-filled dam. Here are some photos of spillways and dam. The next dam is Khanpur Dam, situated at Haro River in KPK. Its construction was started in 1968 and completed in 1983. Total cost on it was 1,352 million rupees. The height of its spillways are 51 meters. The main purpose of this dam is to store rainwater. These types of dams are called gravity dams. Khanpur is also a great tourism appeal as well. The next dam is the Varsak Dam, smallest dam of Pakistan on Kabil River in KPK. Its construction was started in 1949 and completed in 1960. The total cost on this dam was 156 million rupees. This dam is 140.2 meter long and its height of its spillways are 76.2 meter. This is also a gravity dam. Here are some glimpses of Varsak Dam. Last dam in our list is Gomalzam Dam. Construction started in 2007 at River Gomal in KPK. Its construction completed in 2015. Total cost on this project was 180 million rupees. It is 231 meter long and height of its spillways are 133 meter. It is also a curved gravity dam. Some breathtaking views of dam are other well-known dams of Pakistan are Hub Dam, Mariani Dam, Dubar Khawar Dam and Sabakzai Dam. Now from here onward, Suhaib Nawaz will discuss building process of dam, types of dam, and controversies on dam in Pakistan. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Sohaib Nawaz, SP21 PCS 013. As the previous member told us about dams, I will now discuss the following: types of dams, their building process, and controversies of dams in Pakistan. Following are the types of dam: diversion dam, embankment dam, gravity dam, hydropower dam, industrial waste dam, masonry dam, overflow dam, regulating dam. Here is a brief explanation of types of dams. Diversion dam, a dam built to divert water from a waterway or stream into a different water course. Embankment dam, dam constructed of excavated natural materials or of industrial waste materials. Overflow dam, a dam designed for raising the water level of rivers or for creating a reservoir. Regulating dam, a dam impounding a reservoir from which water is released to regulate the flow of downstream. Gravity dam, a dam constructed of concrete which relies on its weight and internal strength or stability. Hydropower dam, a dam that uses the difference in water level between the reservoir pool elevation and the tailwater elevation to turn a turbine to generate electricity. Industrial waste dam, an embankment dam usually built in stages to create storage for the disposal of waste products from an industrial process. Building process of dam is a typical sequence of events. Following are the events involved: diverting the river, preparing the foundation for the dam, building the dam, filling the reservoir, testing that wells and floodgates works, monitoring the behavior of the newly built dam. Diverting the river. A dam is usually constructed across a river to create a reservoir in the valley behind by storing the water that flows into it naturally. Streams and rivers have to be diverted to create a dry area to construct the dam. Preparing the foundation. A dam is built on a soil or rock foundation, depending on the type of dam. The foundation must be strong enough to carry the weight of the dam and the water pressure acting on the dam. The dam foundation is below the original ground level. It is covered by weaker soil or rocks that have to be removed either by excavation or by blasting with explosives. Building a dam. In this step, dam is built according to its type, for example concrete or embankment dam. According to the type of dam, base structure is made. Filling the reservoir. The first filling of a reservoir can be defined as the increase in water level behind the dam from the first time construction is completed until it reaches the desired operating level. Depending on the location, type, size, and intended purpose of a dam, the duration and rate of its first filling can vary. Testing that valves and floodgates work. After filling the reservoir, it is monitored. Floodgates and valves both are checked by pressure test. The valves and gates are operated regularly to check that they will work when required. Monitoring the behavior of the newly built dam. Although dams look solid, they do move under the forces of nature, and water seeps through tiny pores in their structure. Changes in the behavior of dams occurs slowly, so dams are monitored regularly using scientific instruments that can measure very small changes. These are the things that are monitored: seepage and leakage, settlements, tiltings, horizontal movements. Dam controversy in Pakistan. Kalabagh Dam. The Kalabagh Dam is a proposed hydroelectric dam on the Indus River at Kalabagh in the Mianwali district, Punjab, Pakistan, which has been intensely debated ethnic and regional lines for over 40 years. If constructed, the dam could generate 3600 megawatt of electricity. It is also suggested and promoted as a potential solution to the chronic flooding problem and the related water crisis in the country. Now next member Sarfraz Ahmed will discuss barrages.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Sarfraz Ahmed. My registration number is SP21BCS020 and I am from Section A. My topic is barrages. First, what is a barrage? Barrage is an artificial structure or obstruction placed in river or water course to increase the depth of water so that the water can be diverted into canals. How many barrages are in Pakistan right now? There are 16 barrages in Pakistan and 3 headworks. Barrages in Pakistan: Qadirabad, it's on Chenab River in Punjab. Rasul, it's on Jhelum River in Punjab. Sulaiman Ki, it's on Sutlej River in Punjab. Next is Islam, it's on Sutlej River in Punjab. Sidani, it's on Ravi River in Punjab. Taunsa, it's on River Indus in Punjab. Shimu, it's on Chenab River in Punjab. Gudu, it's on River Indus in Sindh. Chashma, it's on River Indus in Punjab. Baluki, it's on Ravi River in Punjab. Jinnah, it's on River Indus in Punjab. Sakhar, it's on River Indus in Sindh. Kotdi, it's on River Indus in Sindh. Marla, it's on Chenab River in Punjab. Panchnath, it's on Sutlej River in Punjab. Islam, it's on Sutlej River in Punjab. Now headworks in Pakistan: Kanki, it's on Chenab River in Punjab. Mangla, it's on Jhelum River in Punjab. Muhammadwala, it's on Chenab River, Punjab. Now you guys will be thinking about what is a barrage and what is the headworks. Let me tell you. Barrage is made in similar way, but main difference is that barrage is designed in such a way so that it can increase water level and serve as a storage. Electricity can be produced at a barrage after construction of hydropower plants, but could not be at a headwork. On the other hand, the headworks are built on river or water course between two banks at the same level of river to control water, distribute it through canals for irrigation or other purpose of supplying water. Now talk about largest barrage in Pakistan. Sakhar Barrage, it's located at River Indus. Its construction was started in 1923. Its construction completed in 1932. Total cost bridge was 100 billion rupees. It's located in Sakhar, Sindh province. Its length is 1 mile, its height is 5000 feet. Now smallest barrage. Gudu Barrage is the smallest barrage of Pakistan. It's located on River Indus. Its construction was started in 1957. Its construction was completed in 1962. Total cost on this barrage was 474 million rupees. It's located in Kashmir, Sindh province. Its length is 1355 meters and its height is only 8 meters. Now talk about advantages of barrage. These are the main source of power generation. These projects control the floods because water can be stored in them. These projects have converted many rivers of sorrows into rivers of boon. These projects are the main source of irrigation and also help in conserving soil. Now talk about some disadvantages of barrage. Dams also fragment rivers, making it difficult for aquatic fauna to migrate for spawning, that is, to produce eggs. It resulted in displacement of local communities. The multi-purpose project induced earthquake-caused disease like waterborne. That's it from my side. Now Isha Shehzad will discuss about importance of water reservoirs.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Isha Shehzad, and the topic of my presentation is importance of water reservoirs. As we know that water is a very essential part of our life, and our country which faces the shortage of water. Water can serve as the engine of economic growth and regional trade expansion. If our country start building mega hydro projects in dams, we can increase efficiency of our country and we can overcome the shortage of water. Pakistan aspired to become one of the 10th largest economy in the world by 2047. The next we see is the uses of water. We can use water directly or indirectly. Drinking, cleaning, cooking and washing are the direct use of water, and water used in industries in processing wood to make paper and producing steel for automobiles is the indirect use of water. The next we see is why water reservoirs are important. It is important for irrigation purposes, for industries, for hydroelectricity, for protection of floods and other uses. Irrigation. The first we see is irrigation. Approximately 95% of Pakistan's water is used for agriculture, and other 5% is used by the population of Pakistan. According to the survey, about 36% of the groundwater is classified as highly saline, which is used by the majority of the population of Pakistan. By building water reservoirs and dams, not only we can face agriculture advantages, but it also increases income and economy of Pakistan. The next is industrial purposes, that why water is important in industries. Some industries use water for fabricating, processing, washing, diluting, cooling and other uses. Majority of industries which produces chemicals and food and paper products use plenty of water. And by the shortage of water in our country, these industries could not run properly. So by producing water reservoirs, we can give them a huge amount of water so that they can run their industries properly. Hydroelectricity is another very important role played by water reservoirs. About 17% of total electricity production is done through hydropower stations. If Pakistan started making dams and water reservoirs, then we can not only completely finish the shortage of water, but also finishes the shortage of electricity faced by our country. As hydropower has the ability to generate electricity without emitting greenhouse gases. The next is flood control. Dam stores large amount of water and it saves many areas of Pakistan from floods. It not only protects the land from flood but also plays a very important role in the protection of people and by preventing them from diseases. Next is recreation. By building dams, recreation also will be available for the people. It provides activities like fishing, boating, swimming and hiking, and due to which rate of tourism increased in Pakistan. So it is very important. The last is supply of water to our homes and cities. Since the water stored in dams is fresh water, it can be used for drinking water. It can be used as a drinking water. in towns and cities. Some cities get their water from river and streams in other states. As water is a very essential part of our life, so by building dams, water is in range of every living being. That's it from my side. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Muhammad Shahzad Abdullah and my registration number SP21 BCS 001. Today topic of my video assignment is role of water reservoir in a country and its impacts. Role and impact of reservoir in the economic growth of Pakistan. Reservoir of water help us in the economic growth of country. Pakistan is located in the region where the rainfall is highly deficient and does not match to the crop requirement. Economy of water is also dependent on the agriculture sector, and agriculture is also the large source of foreign exchange earning. Agriculture of country is mostly dependent on water. The reservoirs were constructed to regulate and supplement flow in the irrigation network to sustain Pakistan agriculture. Approximately 95% of Pakistan water is used for agriculture, with 60% of its population directly involved in agriculture and livestock, and 80% of experts based on the sector. Despite having the world's largest glacier, Pakistan is among of the world's 36 most water-stressed countries. Reservoir of the water is also help the economy of country by producing electricity and fulfill the need of electricity. About 17% of total electricity produced is done through the hydropower station. Hydropower has the ability to generate electricity without emitting greenhouse gases. Energy obtained without reducing its quantity promotes the granted energy and price stability. Role and impact of reservoir in the weather of Pakistan. Reservoirs have a great deal of positive and negative effects on the environment. Besides their benefits like controlling stream regimes, consequently preventing floods, obtaining domestic and irrigation water from the stored water and generating energy. Reservoirs also impact on the surrounding environment. Microclimatic change may occur through varying humidity, and this may affect crop biodiversity downstream of the reservoir. Dams also inhibit migratory fish movement. Top the country with most reservoirs. Number first, Brazil, 8,233 cubic kilometer. Brazil has highest fresh resources in the world, which accounts for the approximately 12% of the world's freshwater resources. It is just because Amazon region this country contains 70% of total fresh water. Number second, Russia, 4,508 cubic kilometer. Russia has second largest freshwater reserve, which is approximately 1/5 of freshwater in the world. Number third, United States of America, USA, 3,069 cubic kilometer. USA is the third country in the world which has largest freshwater reserve. There are more than 100 lakes, and Lake Superior, Lake Ontario, Lake Michigan, and Lake Erie are the major lakes. Hope this video provides new and useful information for you. This video will increase the awareness about the importance of water reservoir and building water reservoirs. Thank you for watching this video.